Hey guys, just so you know, the gameplay videos that you're about to watch has been recorded over a 2-week period. And the deck itself has evolved over time. The first two games that you see will be with this original deck list here. And game 3 and onwards will be with a slightly different deck list. Both deck lists are pretty decent. It does the combo. It's the same combo. The core of the cards are the same. It wins the same way, except I think this first version is a little bit more explosive with the right draws, but also weaker if you don't have the right cards. So it's a higher risk, higher reward kind of a deck. Whereas the newer one, the one I'm using right now, it's a lot less explosive actually, but it's a lot more consistent. Okay. Alright, let's get into this game. Very excited. This hand is almost good enough, right? You play this in turn 1, get time out of it, You know what? I actually think this hand is good enough. We don't have any of the key pieces to our deck here, but this can be an extremely explosive start. I mean, imagine... I think I just need power at this point. I mean, imagine I go turn 2 Wisp, which is whatever. Turn 3, a Tumblebang. And then, oh, this gives me the time that I need. In that case, why don't I just go ahead and get another red? Imagine turn 3 Tumblebang, turn 4 I kill something, get an extra 2 power out of the deal. I could cast like a 6-drop on turn 4. No, I need... Oh god, I can't get... This Aegis beats my deck. It's so sad. I have a feeling he's going to... Oh, no! I should have played the means to an end instead. I screwed up. I was gonna say, I have a feeling he's gonna play... He has a Lightning Storm in his deck. And I would have been incentivized to not play out the 3-1. I really don't want these to die on his turn, because then I can't use the power to my benefit. Alright, opponent, what are you gonna do? He's thinking about using a removal spell on one of these? No, he's just gonna Wisdom of the Elders instead, right? No, he's thinking about removing one of these. That's actually kind of funny. Yep, no, that's perfect sense. I do need to drop more stuff, so I would like these things to die if possible. No. Oh no. Things aren't going well. These don't do anything because I need a lot of life gain and a lot of sack, and my hand blows. And these 4 cards alone will never ever ever get me to mill my entire deck. Like, that's just not possible. So I need to draw some of my engine cards. Well, mainly the Scrapper. The Scrapper is just the most important piece in my deck, and I absolutely need it. I'm also stuck on power, which is really unfortunate. The good news, though, is I can eventually Dark Return this Gearcruncher when I have enough power. Yeah, opponent's using infinite little removal spells. I have 2 means to the end out there, so I'm assuming the first one will negate... I'm hoping, anyway. The first one will negate his Aegis here, and the second one will kill him. I'm just hoping that's how it works, I don't know. Yeah, the Aegis will prevent all damages from a single instance, and I'm assuming each means to an end is his own instance of damage. He's using removal spells on... It's actually really funny. This card, Tumblebang, has basically died on sight. Everyone has killed it as soon as I cast it. Which is funny because my opponent's using a lot of removal spells on really bad... Oh no, he's at 7 power already? That's not good. Can I bring anything back and use it? I can bring back a Wasp, but that doesn't help me. I can bring back a Drone, but that also doesn't help me. I think I lost this game. Oh, no benefit from discarding either. I can't imagine winning. I have to top deck pretty damn well. I basically have to top deck a power, and then a Scrapper, which he doesn't kill for whatever reason. and that's highly unlikely. And then start from there. Yep, he's gonna kill it again. Oh dear. 7 power, nothing to do with it. Okay, that's something. It is the power, and I do need the power. So now, if I draw into a Scrapper, and if whatever reason it survives, because he's basically been using all his removal spells on my crappy units, then I'll be set. Oh, that's fine. I don't actually need anything in my yard to do anything. Oh, Mask of Torment. Well, that's not useful when I'm not gaining any life. If there was only a way to make use of dead relics that are just sitting there, that would have been really good. I don't know if there's a card that can do that. Oh, hey, I can draw some cards. That's fantastic. Oh, no. If I had this last turn, that would have been quite good. Yeah, the Azindo's gift here is gonna really hurt me. Yep, hit in for 3. Sooner or later, he's gonna Lightning Storm, right? He's just waiting. 35 cards. I don't think I have enough units to... Let's say if every one of these dies, I mill 12 cards? 12 cards is nowhere near enough. Alright. Whatever. My opponent is slowly dying to a bunch of 1/1s right now. That's actually kind of funny. So unless he... Where's his Black Sky Harbinger? Black Sky Harbinger basically beats me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he gains 7 life off of a Black Sky Harbinger. Ooh, Nightfall. That's kind of nice. What is he holding on to? Just like a whole bunch of counter spells, and even if they are single target removal, he would have been using it one at a time on my units, right? There's no way he would just keep taking damage with all those cards in his hand. There it is. Alright, I'm screwed. Oh, this is a very slow milling. Can you go faster? Alright, so he's gonna gain 3 every turn. I don't think I can beat him at this point. Attacking him just gives him life. That seems pretty poor. And it gives me, what, like, 1 trigger off of the Mask of Torment? That seems really poor. I'm just gonna let it die. $15, I need to kill 7 more units? I'm not gonna get 7 more units. Unless I get a Gearcruncher. But I think he'll gain... I have 2 more Gearcrunchers left in my deck, so my chance of top decking is actually 2 in 15. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, I still have 2 more Gearcrunchers in my deck. It's 2 in 15. I mean, I'm dead in 2 turns, but, you know, 2 in 15. It's 2 in 12 now. Oh, wow. Alright. He actually dies here if he uses removal and kills my entire team. I think he loses. That's fine. This will still die, and that's all that matters. That was a really good top deck, though. But my chances were pretty good. It was 2 in 12. It's really high. Wow, look at my void. 62 cards. This Mask of Torment have not been useful. I think he's dead here, right? I'll keep one back in case anything really weird happens. Like him with a super hasty unit that hits me for 7. But I don't think so. I hope he kills my units because then he dies. I still have a Gearcruncher left in my deck. I still have one more. Oh no, they're all dead. One got milled. Yeah, one got milled. I won. What a silly game. Alright, well, I'll take it. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is not a good hand. I'm missing time. My turn 2 play is like okay, but I have 5 and 7 drops. Even though I do like these, I think it's not enough power in this hand. This hand is not too much better actually, but at the very least, I can scout. Look for power. Nope, that's not a power. And then turn 2, I can at least play both of these, which, you know, putting 4 units on the board is pretty good against aggressive decks, and it's also pretty good against slow decks. Against that deck, however, I'm actually not going to run both out there. I don't really feel like getting them both lightning stormed away, and I'm not really in the game plan of hitting him until he dies. Let's just wait for these to come online. Perfect. Alright. 2 more power and I can get online, but the first one usually dies. Perfect. Nightfall is exactly what I would need. Ideally, I play this on 6 so I can get 1 activation out of it before it dies. That would be the ideal. The worst is if he silences it, in which case the Dark Returns won't even bring it back. Or I mean, it won't be useful even if I bring it back. Opponent's doing nothing, a very typical horror control deck. My deck might be okay against control decks because, yep, there's Lightning Storm as expected. That's a good trade, 1 for 1. So let's play the second one out there, and I think I will just go ahead and extend the Nightfall a little bit here. Next turn, I will play the Banner and then immediately activate the Stone Scrapper. But if he kills both my units, then I'm just going to play the Granite Waystone and play a single Grenadin. I don't... Grenadin. I don't want to... He's so desperate. He has to permafrost one of my 1/1s. That's actually really funny. Alright. Wait. Let's hit him for 1 first. Okay. Mill 2 cards. Next turn, I have a lot of options. I don't want to play the Gearcruncher yet. I'm pretty sure this decks like this will have lots of ways to kill a wave of units, like Harsh Rules, for example. I think I want to wait until I can play it and then activate this to get some value before I play it. He's got 5 powers, Harsh Rules online. I'm just going to go ahead and play the Waystone, giving me a Grenadin, and then the Dark Wisp, and then sack them both, and that will give me the most value. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to make that work. So I can also play the means to an end first, giving me the maximum value. It also means I have no power left, so I won't be able to use whatever it is I draw, but I think this is more than fine. Or I can actually just use the drones, and that leaves me with 2 power afterwards. But I'm not going to do anything with 2 power, I don't think. But this is, I think, okay. Mill 2 cards, I think. Attack him for 4. Wait, there's nothing that costs 2 that can kill this in instant speed, right? Maybe a lightning strike, but that won't do it. My opponent's gonna have to take 4 here. This deck is pretty good against control. Because I guess when it comes to like inevitability, my deck has pretty crazy inevitability. Opponent's maybe given up here. He's lagging pretty bad. Or not responding. He has some kind of a fast spell here, which is good to take note. My combo was fully online, by the way. With the Means to an End and the Azurite, next turn I will be able to draw a lot of cards and sack a lot of things. Oh, there's the Harsh Rule. Okay, that's fine. We'll force him to use the second Harsh Rule here. We'll play out all of units first and play the Gearcruncher last. Because right now I don't think there's enough. Yeah, there's only 5 Grenadin in my yard, so I won't even be able to fill up my board here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play them all out, because I'm not worried about them dying. Dying will basically mill him for 7, mill me for 7. If he doesn't kill them, then he's taking 7. And if he kills him, I play the Gearcruncher and I replenishes my entire board. So this will force him to have an. He discarded a Lightning Storm earlier, by the way, so he should only have 2 left in his deck. Maybe 1 if he plays 3 copies. Nope. There's 1 more. That's okay. We'll make that trade. I do wish I draw into a Dark Return though, or a another Scrapper, because I think it's really important to have the sack outlet here. I really do need a sack. Well, not really just a sack outlet, but also the life gain. The life gain I think is more important than a sack, because Means to an End will mill our decks faster. Oh, perfect. Okay. I made a mistake, but hey, what are you gonna do? I should have played this first and then played the power, giving me access to power, but I'm not gonna use it this turn, so. So my opponent's pretty desperate. He's looking for another answer. He has 1 Lightning Storm left in his deck, but he should have a lot of Harsh Rules. It's Harsh Rule or Bust, I think. If he doesn't have a Harsh Rule, I think he loses. Okay, there's his final Lightning Storm, which is unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? I would really like to draw a Dark Return, though. There's the first copy of Dark Return into my yard, into my void. Oh, that doesn't bother me. Let me see how many more Dark Returns we have. 1 is there. Yeah, we still have 3 copies of Dark Return. I'm really looking to hope to get to draw 1. I don't want to play this out there for no value, because it's just going to get silenced or killed. I don't want to take that risk. Opponent has more things to do. He doesn't want to use the ability here. Okay, Feast Color is a good card. Alright, this works. So let's play this. Let's play this. So sack, I can gain 3. Gaining life off of this is almost as good as drawing cards, I think. And this forces him to block, which I think is even better than drawing off of the. Oh, it doesn't block. I think my opponent's probably made a really big mistake in not blocking here. $14 cards left. Yep. He needs to disable this, which he will. Yep. He shoots it. I guess the question is, do I? Yeah, I think I do. There's no reason not to. Draw 2 cards, mill him for 4 more, I think. Yep. Well, we'll have to put the Aegis thing to the test here. Alright. Hooray! Didn't draw any Mask of Torment, but Mask of Torment is a secondary, is a plan B anyway. The idea is if I'm gonna gain a lot of life and I fail to mill myself properly, I would just go ahead and make 20 power, and hopefully, you know, with 20 power, I can I can make a Tormentor and finish him off that way. But I think my opponent is 100% dead here. I'll see how he doesn't die here. Okay, so both happened at the same time, and I lose. So that's really weird because these are from two different cards. There's no reasons why two different cards would trigger the same Aegis. That doesn't make any sense to me. I can understand if you have like a Argentport Instigator and you kill, say, 10 units and you do 10 damage off of the Argentport Instigator, but 2 copies of Means to an End, I don't see why it should be that way. So because of this, the problem, we're going to have to change our deck because we obviously need ways in our deck to get rid of the Aegis, which is really unfortunate.